Yellow, orange, and red, everybody. D-Man Game Ing here, and welcome to a video that I am recording possibly for the third time. This video has really become a nuisance to me. Did I just... That didn't happen. Anyway, this video is something I've been trying to do for a long time. This is a what do I want in Dragon Block C video. So, this should go quick. Let's start off with the first race, okay? The first race, the Saiyans. As you saw, the Saiyans is the first race. Now, what are my problems with the Saiyans? Not much. I'm not Frieza. But there are some problems that I have with how it is made currently. One of the things I don't like about how the Saiyans are made right now is, watch me eat. See that? See that? See that? See that? Do you see that? Do you see that? 'Cause I see that. You see that, Kami? You see that? I see that. You see that? The hunger debuff. That is something I don't like. Please fix. I don't like it. And sure, this time it didn't take off any of my hunger. Don't know why or how. Just did. But alright. Hey, you see the problem, right? Saiyans don't naturally get, well, if you think about it, Saiyans wouldn't get a hunger debuff. What do you think, Vegeta? I think you're an idiot. Thanks, Vegeta. Anyway, hey, back to the main thing. This is a problem. Saiyans can eat almost anything. So far in the Dragon Ball series as a whole, the only thing that seems to have slowed down Goku, actually somehow managed to stop Goku, when it comes to food, is the Supreme Kai of Time's cooking. Nothing else. Onward to the next problem. We're not that tall, and I'm okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is this. This is a great ape. It's okay, it's pretty tall. I can stand next to this tree. But who here has seen Great Ape Gohan stand next to a tree and not look that tall? Anyone? Anyone at all? Nope. Didn't think so. We've seen... Case in point... We've seen that you're better at models, Jin. And case in point... Case in point, Shenron. You get the picture? Shenron is huge. Really, just bloody massive. Shenron is bloody massive. So maybe you could just bump up the Great Ape height just a bit. And on to another, and the last thing about the Saiyans, but it's another thing about the Great Ape. Okay. And it... Oh. No, never... Let's see. No, this is... Never mind, it wasn't fixed. This one I thought he fixed it. Okay, so... No. My problem still stands. The Great Ape's reach... It's actually shorter than ours, Navy. It's our reach, but elevated. If I were to start flying and do this... Because eventually I come down a bit more, I'd be able to hit more blocks. But the Great Ape, no. It's a no. It can't do that. Don't need seats. Well, as far as the Saiyans go, that's all my problems. But it's not the only race I have problems with. For example, the next race. Manekians. Now, who here doesn't like Piccolo? Seriously, who doesn't? And yes, I'm aware that I'm wearing a yellow helmet and not a turban on my head, okay? There is no turban option. Actually, that's a quick no. That's a side feature you could add on. Add a turban. Add a turban, Jen. Add a turban. Anyway, back to the main problem with... One of the problems with Manekians. I'm a Manekian, and I'm hungry. How did I get so hungry? There was no rotten flesh there. Anyway, Oh, but luckily I have some water on me. Wait, what? I think you know what I'm getting at here. Manekian's diet consists of water. Manekian only drinks water for their entire nutrition. But instead, now you can keep it so Manekians can eat food too, because, I mean, Manekians eat senzu beans. I'm pretty sure they can eat normal food too. But their diet mostly consists of water, so, yeah. Jin, please fix that. Please. I'd appreciate it. Okay, next problem. Giant Manekian! Now, I don't have a problem with the form itself besides, you know, being short. It's short. Its reach is also short. Increase the reach, increase the height. I mean, I don't really care if you increase the height, but if you're going to increase the height of the Great Ape, increase the height of the Super Manekian, because, come on. This is the Manekian's Great Ape. They need this. They need to be the same height as the Great Ape. Everyone likes the idea of a Great Ape fighting a giant Manekian. Yeah. On to the next thing. Who here has played as a Manekian or seen Dragon Ball Z? I assume all of you who have know one thing Manekians can do. They can stretch their arms. Like Mr. Fantastic. Like Elastigirl. Like some other very stretchy superhero. Like Monkey D. Luffy. They can stretch their arms a fair distance. And yet, you can't do that here. That sums up the problems I have with the Manekians. No other problems than their diet's water. The Super Manekian can be bigger, and its reach can be further, and Manekians can stretch their arms. Now, here's a solution you could do, Jin. You know how basically you use control as your key? I don't know if that makes sense. You know, the key button for everything. Well, if you hold control and left click, Manekian's arms stretch out. Why not? Next race. Arcosians.
Arcosians. Now, it is I, your tyrannical ruler, Lord Frieza.
Not really, it's still me. Anyway, I don't have any problem with Arcosians. Not a single one. I love how Jin included all the forms of the Arcosians. I just adore it.
It's absolutely extravagant. But there is something that does bother me about Arcosians. Hello, it is your tyrannical Lord Frieza. And kill all monkeys? Oh, in that case, I'll do that. I'll do just that. Why was it so hard to breathe there? And something must be... I was suffocating! Wait a second. Suffocating? Arcosian? Something doesn't add up right there. Oh, how I adore deep-sea diving. I'm an Arcosian, so I'll be fine and don't need to worry about oxygen. Why do my lungs hurt? I should... I'm drowning! I'm drowning! Wait a second. Drowning? Arcosian? Something doesn't seem right.
I think you get the picture. Arcosians don't suffocate and don't drown. Arcosians should not take suffocation or drowning damage, Jin. They don't need air. They can breathe in a vacuum. I guarantee there's a few mods out there that make it so you don't have suffocation damage. I think you seem to be a very smart guy, Jin. I bet you can figure it out. Alright, on to the final race. Majin. Now, as for the Majin race, added. Things you should give it: stretchy arms like the Manekians, the ability to turn other people into chocolate, the ability to turn other things into chocolate, and you can kind of go like go off of Majin Buu as the base form, Super Buu as a stronger form, and as the final form of a Buu, Kid Buu, or something like Kid Buu. Or maybe you could do, I don't know, some absorption thing. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing about Manekians that I skipped over. Fusion with other Manekians. Like, you know how Piccolo and Nail did, Piccolo and Kami, etc. And not to mention those two other Manekians I've heard about from Super that apparently fused the entire planet's worth of Manekians. I'm not saying make it so it's physically possible to do that with ease. Like, make it like there's some side quests. You had a side quest system before. Make it so you can get side quests from Manekians, as a Manekian. And if you complete some of them, sometimes those Manekians will fuse with you, letting you be the dominant. Well, that's about all I got. If you can add all that to this Majin, I will be a very happy person. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Till we meet again, take care. Goodbye.